Previously.
Right, let's go.
The Tambitam second squad is sent on an intelligence mission.
She opens the hatch a long way above ground.
We're doing a combat drop now.
We're doing a combat drop.
I got this. I fall on my ass.
Investigating a potential UPP attack.
As far as you can see, there is no movement. It's absolutely dead quiet down there.
Let's move in.
I'll take point.
On the way to the colony, they get ambushed.
You're in the front.
And since you are in the front, and you take a hit, and you see some movement, and there's 6 people running there and taking positions aiming at you.
Soon, they're pinned down by the enemy.
I would like to stab him with my knife.
Because you were running and you're just coming to a standstill, you like scratch his breastplate. You're like, there's a thick groove in the armor, but it's not, you didn't pierce it. And now you are in engaged range of the enemy.
I guess I'll be shooting at the other one.
You're not taking this one from me! This one's mine!
I think I'm gonna push it.
And I just roll my eyes and think to myself, show off.
Yeah, you're not the leader you're cracked up to be, are you?
Keep him alive, we want to ask this guy questions.
Yeah, I'm keeping a kill count. You guys as well?
No.
Okay.
Leon.
I guess I'll be shooting at the other one. Killing our friendly colleague Lloyd. Okay.
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet, but I might if I hit him.
Well, he's in front of the guy, so you'll have to shoot at the other.
Well, we're taking a rest after this, aren't we?
One success. I think I'm gonna push it.
Push it real
Because I'm
good.
getting annoyed that it's not working.
Yeah, you're not the leader you're cracked up to be, are you?
I want
take
to be,
another
so desperately want to be.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
3 more.
That's good.
3 more?
Yeah.
Yeah, there
In the top.
In the top there.
All right. Okay, so I have 4 successes.
You learned from the best.
That's armor piercing, right? Soldier that was flanking you from that side, she stands still because she just saw her friend get
Turned into spaghetti.
yeah. And
sauce.
she turns around, looks you in the eye, and you just drop like straight in the forehead.
I got these guys, I got this.
And and while looking at you, she just drops, she crumples, and disappears in the tall grass.
And I just roll my eyes and think to myself, show off.
Now Isaac is not gonna shoot because you're in the way.
Yeah, makes sense.
So he takes aim. Get out of the way!
Yeah. You're not taking this one from me! This one's mine! I put my name on it.
I licked it, it's
Did
fine.
you carve your name in his breast armor?
It was totally on first purpose, it's Big D, Duncan.
Big D Duncan.
So there's one guy left.
Yeah.
I turn to Leon and say, watch this.
Just make a shot.
What shall I shoot around?
Something Icarus.
You run,
And
that's
then-
an action.
That's fast.
And so you can't aim.
Okay, so I can't aim.
And you have a -2 because you need to be careful for your friend there.
Ah, he's fine.
Go.
That
That was a success.
We're doomed.
Okay, that's panic and a success.
Yeah, but So
Oh, you do have
yeah, but
Yeah.
roll
But
the
so
panic
these-
first because now you
Roll
have
the panic
4.
first.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
So you might
Roll
not
1d6.
succeed.
It's
4.
So it's 8.
Plus 4 is 8. You start to tremble uncontrollably.
Oh, come on.
For 1 round,
Yeah.
all your agility is -2.
Okay.
But you make the shot and you hit him.
See
Well,
that? See that?
Well, he has armor, so we'll see how bad you hit him. You hit him. So you flank him and you go like, bang! And you hit him in the shoulder and
Okay.
Are you insane? I'm right here.
yeah, you heard it just whip past you.
As I'm shaking, I say, I'm totally in control of this.
I told you I got it.
You're just shaking because of the adrenaline, the fact that you made the shot.
I'm just going to. I'm not going to shoot because I only have 2 agility, so that would be disastrous. I'm just going to use my action to try to command you to keep him alive. So I'm going to shout out, stun him, keep him alive. We want to ask this guy questions. Do I roll a command for that?
Yes.
Or
If you want him to listen, because
Yeah.
he's really enthusiastic about your suggestion.
and with the stress, that's
So how do I counter this?
I have to roll successes.
Oh, brilliant.
That's one.
That's one success.
Yeah, but it's an opposed roll, I think.
It should be.
It's manipulation, right?
Ah, yeah.
So you rolled your manipulation.
Sure. Can I have 3 dice, please? And 2 yellow ones.
One success.
Oh no! What do we do now?
What does that mean?
That means that if you don't want to listen to her, you don't have to listen to her.
So I just pretend that didn't hear her.
Can.
But slowly? Yeah, sure.
Make it hurt? Okay.
The guy is gonna try to get away from you. So see if he can get out of your grip.
Right.
And if he can have a free attack.
He can't. This gives you a free attack on him because he's struggling to get free.
None.
None?
None.
That's because you secretly don't want to kill him. Oh, that's so nice of you, Duncan.
And that's the last we ever saw.
So yeah, the guy is trying to get away, it doesn't work, and you're like, and you just grab hold of him.
This is a stupid game. No, I love it. I love it.
McCarthy?
Well, how high in command are you?
I'm not high at all.
You're just
I'm just
suggesting.
trying
things.
to convince you guys to
Okay.
keep one alive, because we might ask them questions.
It's a smart suggestion.
I might follow on that. I get up, pretending I still have ammo because I don't. I'm gonna yell at the guy, surrender! And hope that does anything because I have no empathy and no manipulation.
Amazing.
Like 0. Well, I have 2 empathy.
That's what I should have tried.
You just yell him to him to surrender, and he's like.
See?
He surrendered.
So what are you gonna do?
He surrendered.
Yeah.
You can't kill him.
Something in Geneva Convention. I'm not gonna kill a surrender now. That's unfair.
You don't want to add a notch to your armor?
I do, but when it's fair, I'm not gonna kill someone who surrendered.
Surrender.
I'm not gonna kill anyone who surrenders to me. So
Just cuff him? Can we just put
yeah,
him in
I'll tell him to drop his weapons, and then
He does so. Yeah.
I'm very rough with him. kicking him in the back of the knee, so he drops down, and then.
Wow, guys.
I got him, guys! I got him!
You took a beating, but you took
We're
5 of them out.
We're so well as a team.
Yeah, I feel so too.
Yeah, I'm keeping a kill count. You guys as well?
No. Covering up the notches.
Lynn is just looking very smug. All worked out. I knew you would come around.
Right?
I roll my eyes.
Where are we going?
So yeah, you slap the cuffs on him, put him down in the long grass. There's a
I'm
single tear running down his cheek.
gonna go back
I
and
really
find my
hope-
riot shield.
Yeah, I guess you dropped it, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back for it.
Pick it up, yeah. What's the rest of you
Sulking,
doing?
Reloading and sauntering towards.
I think I'm gonna have another look with my scope at the village or the surroundings to see if there are any other surprises lurking in the bushes. So I'm gonna check the colony still. We're not that much closer, right?
No, you a couple of 100 meters, but it's still.
Oh, okay,
It's still a walk downhill. Yeah.
Okay, measure. I have
Two
two
successes.
successes.
Cool.
Right.
So I took a really good look.
You look at the colony, right?
The colony, the buildings in the colony, any sort of movement or
There's still no movement that you can see.
there's nothing else interesting.
You do notice that there are some scorch marks on some of the buildings. Added that there's some UPP troops that attacked you, there might have been some kind of struggle down there. When you look down the main road, you notice that although there is no movement, there is a very clear path, like a vehicle passed through out of the village and went somewhere in the direction that the troopers might have come from.
Meanwhile,
Okay, I
we're
relay
asking
this
questions, I
information.
suppose.
Yeah, I will go talk to Yuri.
It's not Yuri, it's Pieter.
Oh well, Piotr.
Hi,
I'm-
Piotr.
Still gonna call him Yuri. So I'm gonna say, so well, Yuri,
Yes,
been here long?
couple of months, yes.
Have a nice little base somewhere?
Yes,
Is it far?
it's walking distance.
Splendid.
How many of you are there?
Not entirely sure.
Less now.
There was a full squad, but they put us outside for patrol duty. Haven't been inside of the base for a while now. So
And this
How
base,
long is a while?
3 days?
Is it fortified, the base?
Yes, it is.
Lookouts we should know about?
There's 2 sentry guns.
Any
Guns?
vehicles?
No vehicles. Look, I'm just doing my job, okay?
So are we.
I have got nothing to do with what's going on in there. I'm just a guard.
What do you mean?
Do elaborate.
Well, they told us to go to the colony and get the colonists, and we delivered them to the scientists. But look, I'm just a guard,
Orders are orders.
Guys, we
and that's
should
what I was
report
doing,
this.
following orders.
So you
I'm guessing Isaac is recording all of this.
so
Yes,
you
yes.
delivered some colonists,
Well, not
To
some,
all
all
of
of them.
all of the colonists to some science guys.
Yes,
Haven't seen the colonists since, I presume.
no.
How long ago was
they're
this?
inside. That must have been a month ago.
You
What are they doing?
I have no idea.
Have you seen any of the colonists?
No, but as I said, I wasn't. I'm just a guard. I'm in guard duty. They took him inside to the labs.
How many colonists do you think that you've brought back?
About 50.
50.
Proud of yourself?
Well, are you proud of eviscerating my colleagues back there?
Dude, it was fucking awesome.
they weren't unarmed citizens, and they started firing on us.
Isaac steps up. Maybe we should see and find out what the base is about. I have a feeling that the colony is empty.
I strongly agree with
what he's
Isaac.
telling is true. We're not gonna find anybody down there.
Now, I am not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Say that again.
I'm not
He's
the
trying his
sharpest
best,
tool in
okay?
the shed. But he just said that he rounded up all of the colonists so they couldn't send out distress.
That's distressing.
And yet here we are. So maybe somebody's still in the colony. With more,
Isaac, you probably know more about
Only received
the message because
The message.
was sent 2 months ago.
yeah, Casados told us that
Lieutenant
it took a
yeah.
very long time to get to us, but
was a really low power transmission. not going through any other regular channels, and it was not on a network. It was actually pure luck that they found it in a scan, and so.
Was it something on repeat, or?
No, what I understood from Lieutenant Casados is that it was just a guy asking for help, UPP forces, and I think it was really short. They had little to no information, just the planet and the fact that there were soldiers here.
So this could have been
So
at
Yuri.
the start of the UPP invasion.
If the calculations are correct, it probably was.
Okay, so we're not walking into a
Timetable-wise, it checks out.
Although they've got 50 colonists in there and they're harvesting them for organs or whatever.
Let's go rescue them.
Yeah, but they do have 2 sentry guns and a full battalion of soldiers.
So we're going to give up and
Yeah,
leave
we-
the citizens?
No, but we have to be on our guard because they are outnumbering us.
I slap Yuri on the back
Are
and say,
you
"We
saying
got
we
Yuri!"
can handle some UPP scum?
I'm not saying we can. I'm just saying I like to be alive.
I appreciate you keeping us alive. I really do. But I'm very opposed to leaving civilians into the claws of mad scientists.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
So let's go.
we should just be careful about it. That's all.
So I was wrong?
No, you were right. No, you were absolutely
You
right.
might.
But the timeline checks
You
out.
did good.
I did good.
But you did.
Keeping Yuri here with us is kind of a liability.
Who's Yuri?
Piotr, you know I'm talking about you.
Are we gonna take Pieter with us, or should we do something about him?
He's a hostage, but I don't know
We're
what
not.
value UPP puts in hostages.
We're not going to kill him. I mean,
Well,
I mean,
he took up arms against us.
He surrendered.
he surrendered. We could just leave him here, bound to a tree, and
Yeah.
pick him up
Like
when
last
we
time.
get that. What happened last time?
You and tying people up to trees, it's a theme.
I say we take.
So Yuri, or Piotr, since the only guy who just called you by your name was the guy who said we could kill him, are you going to behave? Or are you going to be trouble?
I'm going to behave, I promise.
I have 45 meters of rope here, maybe.
I think
I'm in favor of
we need to take Pieter with us, so
Yeah.
when we get to the base and we have questions about the base, then we can at least
that's
ask
my
him.
thing.
Are minds a thing in this,
You're
in this
watching,
universe?
Yes?
I'll watch
but-
Pieter.
But make a burrito out of him,
Yeah.
just in case.
Give me a rope, Leon. Give me the rope.
No, I tie him up, you watch
Okay.
it. This is my rope, you know? I asked it. I've got the rope. I thought of the
I
rope.
do
It's my
apologize.
rope.
Okay.
I do say too.
He's sitting there like,
No.
We
Flat knot.
we also take all of his stuff.
can I
mean-
stay?
I mean, we're
Please
not
kill me.
we're not going to leave him with any weapons,
Obviously not.
obviously.
So Piotr,
Does he have any nice stuff in his pockets?
Do an observation.
Oh yeah, does he have candy?
Search him.
Yeah, I'm looking for candy, you know,
Candy.
that special kind.
That's UPP candy. It's gonna be really weird. It's gonna like.
yeah, like dish
Yeah.
soap flavor.
They have really bad chocolate.
We could just take
Yeah,
a bit of a
That's
Yeah,
not
okay,
a
roll
success.
another one.
Quitting.
That was a success!
Lynn, you walk over to Pieter, start searching him. And what you find is he has a pistol on his back. He has a flashlight with him, 4 grenades, a combat knife, and in a little pocket on his upper arm, he has like a big fat chip with a blinking light.
Positioning chip or something?
It looks very similar to some of the PDT chips you've seen.
I'm going to give that to Private Stone to check it out.
You recognize it immediately.
Of course I do. And this is my area of expertise.
It's actually an ID chip which sends out a low frequency signal so that whenever you come close to, let's say, automatic sentry guns, they will recognize you as a friendly. And
So we need a few more.
Ah,
Well,
Yeah.
The other
Let's
guys.
look at the dead bodies.
Okay, you're gonna take a look at all the dead bodies.
Yes.
I'll do the correct thing. I'll clean up my own messes. I'll go look at the spaghetti.
You're gonna go look at the spaghetti.
Yeah, because-
roll me a straight empathy roll, please.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's only 2 dice in your case.
Can we stress?
Empathy?
Straight.
Which? Straight.
So I've got 2 4s.
That means you take a stress.
I do?
Because you take a stress because it's just
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yeah.
his face is pulp, like gooey pulp. But
It's what
you do find the chip.
Okay, it's what I do. It's what I do to people I don't like.
I would like to do some banter with everybody, just walk around and make everybody reduce stress by 2.
Okay. So you walk around
Yeah, like,
making jokes.
yeah, well, that's a nice facial you gave him there.
Okay, I high five him.
Yeah, make sure that everybody runs like in short range, but if it needs to be, I'll do more.
It
We
is
have
at this
to
point.
take 10 minutes.
At this point, you can
No,
consider
because
this
it's
a safe
part of
space.
a
Just if you want to rest,
rest.
and lose some stress, that is completely possible at this point.
I'll do that actually.
Yeah, we might
we'll
just with a group.
So after
Go for the
you've
full
collected
2.
all
So-
the
so
chips, you just
I'll rest and
So you lose 1 stress then.
Yeah.
Because we rest 20 minutes, 10 of which you banter, and 10 of which you sort of reflect on what has happened.
yes,
on the facial.
I'll do it the other way around.
Any cool stories?
So, back home in Alabama, Uncle Daddy and Auntie Mom, we're at my sister and my brother's wedding, and yeah, we have to release my half brother who was living in the basement because we ran out of chickens. So yeah, that was fun.
Okay.
I just quietly give him the 4 grenades I found. Like, this will appease him.
Nades. Do we find anything else with the other?
I had an
Do we
additional
all get
success on-
PDTs?
if you all look
Do we?
for them, you will find them. Yes.
Okay. And do we
so
have to roll
you have
empathies?
6. You have 6 soldiers. No.
No, I
Once
just
you know where they are, you don't need to look for them again.
I will go to Gabriel. So in boot camp, when they put this thing inside me, they told me that they can like track me and know where I am. Is there something? Is this? And you said this was similar, right? Is like a frequency you can like hack or find so that you can see if there are others of these around?
I
can-
confidently
you
say yes. I
Cool.
can do this.
And I look
And
at
I-
you skeptically.
And I raise an eyebrow.
Yes. And so I'm gonna follow up on what he said and try to like scan the area
Make
for
a contact
other
roll for that.
8.
1 success.
1 success.
All right.
Uh,
The device goes beep, 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 but the screen stays blank.
Too far away, presumably.
But shouldn't they detect us?
Okay, yeah. You do detect the
So-
chips that you have in
Right.
your hand.
Okay.
So yeah.
So they're still working. That's good.
So I assume that means that Pieter wasn't lying and that everybody's back at the base. So
I pat his head.
So
Wait,
I
am
propose to Sergeant May and Isaac that we start heading
In that direction.
towards the direction, and I will keep an eye on the PDT monitor and see when we come across any UPP soldiers, infantry members.
Okay.
That's
Isaac.
all my initiative.
Isaac goes like, I completely agree. We have lost a lot of time already.
Isaac's my boy.
So we have 6 chips, and there's 7 of us now, with Pieter tagging along.
Well, Pieter has his own ship.
No.
We have that one.
because we
Pieter, if there is a group of friendlies approaching and there is one not tagged within, I'm supposing it is considered friendly, or is the sentry gun going to shoot into friendly fire range?
The sentry gun isn't that intelligent, but presumably if you're a group and there's one signal in between, it's not going to shoot because there's a group of friendlies.
Might be a prisoner.
Because how else
So
do you
might be a
get
prisoner, yeah.
prisoners or
Entertainment.
civilians inside?
Entertainment. Otherwise, we have to move to a safe distance.
But I
and
still
let the
wouldn't
sentry guns do their
propose
thing.
just walking up to the sentry guns. We don't know what's at the base or inside the base,
No,
so I
we
would
will-
still kind of...
sneak up.
Yeah, we go to the side.
My ghillie suit. What does it? Do I have to? Is that a slow action to put it on, or does it hinder me in any way? What's?
I presumed you had it on already.
Okay.
It just looks funny.
Or do you have it in your backpack?
I thought I had it in my backpack
Okay,
to
no,
use
it's
when
fine.
I had to
You
get
can-
it
you
into
can just-
position.
You can put it on now. If you do it within within
think-
combat, then it's gonna take you a slow action.
When we get close to the base, it might help me to get sort of a high up position and then get an overview.
Presumably, yeah.
So I'm gonna put that suit on. I get an extra. I get +2 on mobility rolls against being detected when in the proper environment. But I have.
So if you have
proper
a
ghillie
green
suit.
ghillie suit with,
Exactly.
with the leaves sticking out and stuff, like, and you go into a forest there, it helps. It works. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Sounds
so,
like something you should have thought of before we dropped in Lyon, but...
So you start following the tracks.
Yeah.
From the
Pieter, you're in
soldiers.
the middle.
Yeah, Pieter is in the middle.
Are we going by the tracks or are we gonna like...
He
Cut through
he
the
will
forest.
sometimes point like no, like it's that way. So you follow his directions a
Through
little
the
bit.
forest or
Through
open?
yeah, it's getting more foresty. So you're walking away from the colony. at
I
this
do
point.
try to keep an eye out on the fact if he is guiding us,
Correctly.
Right.
through a beaten path or somewhere completely new and
You can see that there was some recent
Movement.
passage
Okay,
there.
cool.
Yeah, presumably his
them.
squad
Yeah.
doing a patrol. So it's a patrol route.
Is there any visibility? Is this like a jungle?
No, it's
dense
not like a
forest,
jungle.
or-
It's like forest. There's some brush. There's some underbrush. There's tree trunks, but there is some visibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after about a 20-minute walk, Pieter stops, and he points forward and says, like, "That's the entrance."
I look at
And what you see is that the forest becomes a low hill, and there's more brush, underbrush, more foliage, and there is a square hole in the side, and there's some concrete walls left and right with an opening in between that goes into the hill, and in those two concrete walls, you see a slit in each one, and because you know this, because Pieter told you, you can see that there's like the tip of a sentry gun sticking out. That's all you can see at this point. So presumably the base is behind there. So you'll have to go through the opening.
Does Pieter know any other entrances apart from the big gate up front?
He says, there is an emergency exit. It's way on the other side of the hill.
can we use it to get in?
I think it only opens from the inside.
That's where you're wrong.
Gabriel.
Stealthy,
Gabriel.
Yeah,
though.
I was...
What's with the movement inside?
Exactly, I was going to suggest this sounds like a good time to do another scan to see if there aren't any patrols in the area, or maybe see if I can check how many people are inside the base.
It's
Nothing
really
show-
quiet. You pick
just
up your
us.
own signals,
Okay.
but there's nothing.
Mhm.
There's also no movement as far as you can see.
Okay. So I asked Pieter, is there a way, because I have a bunch of tools here, is there any way that I can use these to open the emergency exit from the outside so that we can get in?
He's not sure.
He's not sure.
We could go and try. I mean, how far could it be?
I suggest,
It's quite a walk and a climb away.
We can always knock.
Could you quantify that?
2 hours?
No, it's not ours.
Okay.
The base isn't that big. You'll have to walk around it, climb up the hill through the forest, unnoticed. Find the door because it's
Is there
camouflaged.
usually guards out?
Well, no one's
Well, we can't-
moving.
There's
Yeah.
no movement
There's no
whatsoever.
movement on the scan.
But it's either the emergency exit or just walking up to the main gate. and
Yeah,
praying
I'm not
for the
liking
PDTs.
the main gate.
Yeah.
Why not? Are
It's
we
a big
overthinking
big
this again?
inviting gate.
Question
Candy
is,
man.
Sure, these are very nice people. Very reasonable.
are we going to go the stealthy route, or are we going to talk our way in if we encounter someone?
How's
I
it?
am
In
very
our
much.
colonial marine uniform.
I am very much in favor of the stealthy
Yeah, with
route,
our Russian accents.
Because
I
this.
mean, we can always try. No?
That's more Italian.
Yeah. And what are you going to do if they ask you a question in full Russian?
Skırpuşki bir Gaska. Papa da pupi.
So no.
I have a manual somewhere. I mean, a dictionary.
You're gonna learn
Yeah, that's
Russian.
that's
gonna
gonna
work.
slide right through. Like, oh, hang on.
Donde
Well,
está la
well-
biblioteca?
Well, this
So-
discussion is going on. Gabriel, I'm frothing at the mouth to demonstrate my value by going the stealthy route.
Oh my God! Since I have been bombarded to sergeant, which I'm not, let's just
Yes,
go
you
to
are.
the back
Yeah,
entrance.
So you ask Pieter where it is, I suppose. He goes like, I'm not sure.
Ah, great.
Can we
What?
find it with your help, or are you saying that's a
You're
lost
useless.
cause?
It's a lost cause. He's like, it's somewhere over there.
So you lost your
We
value
could
to
go-
us.
He
I
surrendered.
just gave you 4.
I'm intimidating.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've only seen it when we toured the base from the inside for security checkups, but I've never used it. I have no idea where it comes out.
How many guards?
There.
Useful intel.
Well, we were the guards. There's only me now on the outside, and
And on the inside, just the scientists.
one squad, and the scientists, and
We got this.
the civilians.
I'm
Yeah,
still
but are
bleeding.
you buying this though?
How are they keeping 50 civilians?
Well, it would be a very bad idea for our good friend to lie to us now.
I swear, I'm not lying.
Yes,
Okay.
you're standing.
Is he lying,
he's
though?
doing the manipulation thing. I'm going to 2 empathy and 1 stress, and I'm gonna see if he's lying to me.
Wait, clear it.
Do an observation to see if he's
Oh,
lying.
an observation. Oh, I got that. I don't. I do got it.
You do.
I do got it.
He's not lying.
See, I knew I liked him.
He's a
He pretty much gave up.
There was a lot of spaghetti.
Yeah,
I kind of sympathize.
Yeah.
I think he's telling the truth.
Yeah, he's starting to sweat a little because he intimidated him.
And there was a weird story
He's
about
an
chickens.
intimidating guy. Okay, so we're going through the front door.
We're going to the front door? Okay.
We can't waste half a day looking for an invisible.
I'll go first.
I think we want the quiet approach first. So there is no guards at the inside of the gate. You just have the sentry guns that
Well,
should go off.
There's a squad inside the base, but I don't know where they are.
So you don't have.
It's been 3 days since I've been in there.
And before that, did they have a guard at the door?
I suppose so.
There you go. Baby steps.
I'll join him in going first.
Very good.
I want to position myself somewhere where I have a good view of the entrance, and
So
I can
you walk into
cover it with my,
in between the trees, so you get in front of the gate.
Yeah, I need a good view of the gate when it opens, so I can basically shoot at anyone or
Okay.
anything that sort of comes out.
So you place yourself straight in front of the gate, and you see that it's actually a concrete sort of open tunnel
Right.
going towards a big, heavy blast door. You can see something that looks like a doorway or like a trench going left and going right, a couple of meters in, and then there's the big door. And that door is in the hillside. So when you enter there, you go in the base.
And the sentry guns are
And the sentry guns
at
are
the mouth
out
of the
front.
tunnel. Okay.
Yeah,
The doors to the left and the right presumably go to the sentry guns.
presumably.
Okay.
Or,
but-
okay.
Sentry guns are never manned, are they?
No, Pieter told you they were remote controlled,
Yeah.
so they are
Normally they shouldn't be a
they're
problem.
automatic sentry guns.
Probably
That's why they have the
like a
PDTs.
guardhouse left and right.
If the sentry guns, if the PDTs don't work, and the sentry guns start firing, we're fucked, right?
Well,
Well, you guys are fucked. I'll be
quick with
watching
rolls.
Yeah.
But we have to go in a group, or otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, if there's more than one, then it still can be a prisoner,
Yeah.
right?
You can't send him alone.
Yeah.
That's the point. But
Let's send him alone.
The sentry guns still work.
I'll figure that one out.
If we do go through the main door, through the tunnel, I propose we sabotage or disengage the sentry guns, because we don't know what's going to happen in there, and if we have to make a quick exit, we don't want them firing on us.
You can
If
do
something
that,
were to
yeah.
happen to our
That's a great
PDTs.
idea.
Oh, can you not like switch the signal that only tracks our marine stuff and then shoots at everything that has?
no. You'd have to program the sentry guns for that.
Can you do that?
You'd have to get to them, and it will
Yeah.
take time.
We don't have a.
Will we have
a ton.
enough time to sort of disengage the sentry guns entirely? Because that's something that
well-
I feel like we...
You're not sure if you're gonna. You see the trenches going left and right, but you don't know
Not
for sure
necessarily,
that they're
no.
gonna lead to the sentry guns.
But it's quicker to just unplug a sentry gun or shut it down than to reprogram it, I presume.
yeah, also true.
You can plug it. I point at my RPGs.
Hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, just bend it towards
But at
themselves.
this point, most of you are still standing on a safe distance away.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
So we should check the trenches left and right because
Yeah, we should.
yeah.
That's before we enter.
So is there a volunteer that goes first?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm thinking you two
we
stay
give-
behind.
Stay behind.
No,
Yeah.
no. She
Yeah.
and the sniper remain behind.
I am one with the grass already.
Yeah. Who are you? Where are you?
You're like, where's Leon?
Where's Leon?
Leon.
I have a plan.
God damn it, Leon.
Where? Here? Where?
I already took cover behind a tree or a bush.
Yeah,
in
probably.
hopes of not being sent first.
I make a point of naming you as you're not going. So I'm thinking Leon and Gabriel and Duncan take point.
Yeah.
I will follow as soon as you start with the door. Pieter is on my back. And I will take position right next to the hallway. So you still got a clear shot, but I can intervene if they get into trouble.
All right.
We good?
Okay.
Yes, I agree. Let's do that.
Okay, let's roll.
So you walk up.
I go to the exit.
You walk up to the opening, and the sentry guns don't move. So your
Yeah.
PDTs are working. They don't even register you.
Okay.
Can I look into the slots? What I see behind them is
Yeah, they are in a small, open room. So it's actually a wall. There's no roof, and at the back there's a ladder that comes down. There's no door to get there, so presumably they come from up there, which is too high to jump for you at this point.
No, we should have brought that ladder.
You say that now.
And same on the other side, of course.
I probably hug the left wall to look into the right.
When you look in
trench.
there, you see that it's like an open trench. It starts with concrete walls, and the farther it goes, the more it becomes like ground soil and branches, and it goes quite a distance, and it curves, and you can see a small opening, like a door, like 3 meters in,
On which side?
on the left side, so the side of the base.
Okay.
I do the same on the other side.
I don't see
The
it.
other side has the same basic idea. It's a trench, and it starts out as concrete, and it becomes just ground, and it curves the other side. So presumably it will meet on the other side of the.
Yeah. But I look left, I look right. I do the sign like, okay, all clear, let's go. And then
So I approach
I
with
let know
that
there's a
probably.
door on the right passageway on the left side. And
Is there any point in me keeping my position at this? Because we're not going to the main
There's
door.
no movement
Or-
whatsoever. You don't see any people or traces of people, and in front of you is just
The big blast
4-meter high blast door.
I look
It
at
doesn't open when you pass.
No,
the,
but you can see there's a small console next to it.
So we immediately go for it. We open the big blast door.
I check left, I check right, and
Are you gonna? You have comms, so you can.
I'll move with my back to the blast door, making sure there's nothing coming out of the trenches or from the forest behind them. And let them know what I see, what I've seen the door, and we're going to try the big blast door now.
I'm on my approach, I suppose.
So you run up, you come
Yeah.
through the big entryway.
I make sure Pieter is following me. So
He is.
Yeah, he's probably very close to you.
He's only like
He's almost on your back.
Yeah,
He's
he
really
should
scared.
Be. Yeah, I make sure he can't follow though. I'm taking point in either one of the.
Yeah, well, I'll take the left one, you take the right
Yeah,
one, something like that.
And I make sure I have a shot at the door, not looking out into the forest.
Yeah.
Don't get in my line of fire.
Yeah, but we're hugging the wall.
Point. That's the point.
So if you want to open the blast door, you'll need a contact roll.
This is the moment where you prove yourself.
Okay.
Okay, hacker music starts.
Why?
One
One
success.
Only one?
Only one success.
We can help
It is a success. It is. So you flip the little lid off.
Okay.
Put your electronic tools on there, like with the little clamps.
I'll probably turn around at that point.
That's it for this week in Perchance to Dream. Next week the mission continues, so keep an eye on the page, click that notification button or subscribe to the channel. See you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.